My name's Benjamin Buzz. I'm the ministry director at Faith Food Fridays. This is not my first time speaking out here, so I appreciate you having me here.
It is not. Yes, he is a regular for us, and we appreciate that.
That's
Thank
okay.
you.
It's okay. The class is new, but not me.
Right. Just new faces, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What I'm going to do is explain a little bit about who we are and what we do, and then we'll leave some time for Q&A, questions and answers after that. All right? Just want to warn you, questions are $1, answers are 50 cents. All right. Anyway, what we do at Faith Food Fridays, we're located in Vallejo, California. We are an outreach ministry of Faith Bible Church of Vallejo. Our mission is to help, obviously, in the community. And how we do that, we provide free food and groceries to families, regardless of need, obviously. Just show up. Free food and groceries. Also, we give free clothes, free shoes, small household items, pots and pans, things of that nature. We do also children's books and toys. Right now we have a ratio of 3 books equals 1 toy for a kid, because we emphasize reading more than playing, so that they can get into college like you guys. But anyway, with that said, we're open. We initially were open only on Fridays, hence the name Faith Food Fridays. But since the numbers have grown and our sponsorships have grown, we're now also open on Tuesday. So we're open Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. I just left, rushed out. Yeah. And Fridays, 2 to 6 p.m. If you look inside the bags that I gave you, I pre-stuffed them with a flyer that will give you the information on our dates and times, as well as the flyers related to our upcoming Thanksgiving and Christmas events. So the Christmas Thanksgiving events on the front and back side of that flyer. The other one is front and back also. One side explains more about the church, the other explains Faith Food Fridays. We have volunteer hours on there. It has our Facebook page for you to like on there. I don't know if it has a website on there or not, faithfoodfridays.com.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and we have a variety of things going on. You can do your online research, know more about us. If you have additional questions in the future that I can't answer today, you know who we are, what we do. You can see the pictures of the volunteers, and you can see the events that we've hosted in the past. So we've been doing this now for 5.5, going on 6 years. All right. Initially, it started out the first year, I think we did 35 families a week. Second year was up to 85 families a week. Third year was up to 135 families a week. Fourth year, it was up to 185 families a week. Fifth year, we're running right now at about 270 families a week.
Wow.
And towards the end of the month, those numbers go up. The beginning of the month, when people get their checks or food stamps, the numbers are lower. So the numbers I'm giving you about 250 families a week, that's a conservative number. The last Friday of the month, when people have more month than they have money, we tend to get 125 on Tuesday and almost 300 on Friday, so almost 400 families a week come through. We're the largest food pantry in Vallejo in sheer numbers. We do a lot of things that can't put a number on to them. So the goal is to share love, obviously, with our community. We pass out the food in boxes, and it's a box, banana box. How many of you are familiar with what a banana box looks like? All right, the banana box will have inside of it a bag of vegetables, a bag of fruit, a bag of dry goods, dairy, meat, bread, pastry. It's supposed to be for 3 days worth of food, emergency food, depending on the size of the family or how people's eating habits are, so you never know. Some of those people I'm sure don't that box the first day, but others it lasts a week. You never know. So when we do a cookie cutter formula, where each box has the same thing in it. So like today, the meat was jalapeno and cheddar sausages, or chicken pepper jack sausages, I think were the meats today. The dairy was anything from pies to cakes, cupcakes, whatever we had today. The pastry for that. The dairy was yogurts and milks today. And the fruits were grapes, strawberries, mangoes. The veggies were potatoes, tomatoes, and onions. Some people say tomatoes are fruit. All right. A little bit of background about myself. I initially grew up in the state of Indiana, Muncie, Indiana. Came to California on a basketball scholarship to go to University of Pacific in Stockton, UOP. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. University of the Privileged. No. Played at UOP. Got my bachelor's degree when I was 20 years old. My bachelor's degree. So then I left and played a little pro basketball. And then I came back and went to Sac State and McGeorge School of Law. I was in a JD MBA program. I got my master's in business administration from Sac State. Was getting my law degree from McGeorge School of Law in Sacramento. Transferred to there to another law school called Lorenzo Patino School of Law. I was in their first inaugural class in that school back in the 80s, tell my age, early 80s. So I know what it's like to sit in college and get that education and wonder where it's going to go to. And after that, I played a little ball, then a stockbroker, lawyer, insurance broker. And I was a banker for a while. And probably the reason I tell y'all that's the most rewarding job I ever had is ministry. I've been full-time now at Faith Food Fridays for about a year and a half. I left the corporate world at Wells Fargo and decided to go full-time in the ministry. Colleagues all say, well, how much does that pay? How much you making doing that?
Labor of love.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, depends on what you value, monetary
That's right.
or intrinsic reward.
That's right. And my wife still works at Wells Fargo. She's back there. Yeah. She's the brains, I'm the brawn. A lot smarter than me. But anyway, with that said, this has been the most rewarding work I've ever did in my life. Helping people, it can be heart-tugging sometimes if you see a family, lady with 3 kids and a dog living in the car, okay, that can get your attention a little bit, and we try to navigate them to resources in the community, suggest a shelter here for them, or give them some help with, some people need rehab and recovery programs. You just see all types of people there. But the one thing in common is that they do need food. That's the common denominator. They come by for the food. And then the clothes are a bonus. We give them 10 minutes to shop. Everything's free. We have the clothes on racks, women's, children's, men's. They get 10 minutes to shop on Fridays, 15 minutes on Tuesday. Each group gets a chance to shop. Call them in groups of 15. They go back there and give them the information. Then they get to shop. And they have kids, they go over to the books and toys section for the kids. After that, they bring their number that they have to the front, to the line. Boxes are lined along the tables. They have their box and they're out the door. We don't let women carry their own box out the door. We have men volunteers there to carry the boxes to the cars or outside for the women. Of course, some women say, I carry my own box. It's not the point.
Exactly.
Trying to make an example of certain things. With that said, that's the elevator speech, I guess I gave you, who we are and what we do, short summary of it. Any questions, or we'll go to ladies first.
The eligibility, just go on income, and anybody, do you have to sign up for it, blah, blah, blah?
Great question.
Thank you.
Eligibility is you being humble enough to come there. That's the eligibility, okay? We're not the food police, all right? If you show up, if you have an ID, that's great, all right? then you're allowed to receive and be a recipient. Why I say that is because some of the other programs, I'm not gonna name any names, we're all on the same team trying to help people. Some of the other programs have requirements like proof of residency, or utility bill, or income verification. And for me, what sense does it make that a homeless person would have a utility bill?
Exactly.
You know, so, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
some of the other places, you can only come once a month. Some of them say once every 3 months. Okay? We're the only one right now that allows you to come every week. And now it's twice a week. Okay? Some other places that are open, they cut it off at 30 people. You know, so it's a scramble. We are growing primarily because we don't have any restrictions. And so we get a lot of homeless people that come there, a lot of people that otherwise don't have the money or the resources to eat, which is amazing in itself, but you see it, and so there's no restrictions. And
That's
eligibility is based on just
wonderful.
showing up.
Yeah, because food is expensive. That's like one of our biggest expenses in my house.
Food is the only part that's a constant in your budget that varies more than anything else based on your lifestyle. You know, when you're young and fast food could be a part of your diet, that could be expensive, or Starbucks, or what they call the new name for Starbucks now? $5?
Yeah, it's good. Can I
Yeah,
use
so-
that? I like that.
Yeah, people, you know, how much you eat determines a lot of your budget. Because you're gonna spend money, and we have the numbers from the food bank back, because we're partners with the food bank. So you're gonna spend money on your housing. You're gonna spend money on transportation. You're gonna spend money on medical, prescriptions or healthcare. You're gonna spend money on your utilities. Those are pretty much constant bills, but your food budget and clothing budget vary based on your lifestyle. Whether it's a 99-cent hamburger or a $27 steak, still a piece of beef. And what we do, depending on our budgets, the food
Yep.
just varies.
Yep.
Some people don't have that luxury of the $27 steak. Some people don't have the luxury of the 99-cent hamburger.
Exactly.
You know, just depends. Humbling place to be. All right.
Do you have a personal contact for your email?
Yes, was it on there?
Marissa?
Is it the
Marissa,
pinbugs
it's
at
okay.
yahoo.com?
Here, I'll give you one of my cards. I'll make sure everybody gets a card today. Caitlin, can you help me pass these cards out to everybody? Thank you so much.
Tuesday from 11 to 2 and Friday from
And
2 to
I got
6.
some more.
In the bag, there's.
I got some more. If you don't have it done.
Yeah, choose bag.
Here's some more, Caitlin.
A bag.
Here you go, Caitlin.
So would you say your target population is just anybody? I mean.
It's pretty much, under 33% of them, 30 to 55, 33% of them, and 55 and over, 33%. So yeah, we hit the demographics pretty well. You get young mothers referred to us by the WIC program for their kids, and they come over there. People that go to the social services office, they're referred to us. We get a lot of seniors. That group's steady. Seniors tend to get there early too.
Yeah.
We open at 2, they're there at 12:30 sometimes. Like, you know, I don't think they have anything else to do.
Probably not.
Hang
Probably
out,
not.
just hang out, you know,
Hey,
hang out.
And got, you know, how much time, you get older, you know, you got time.
Yeah, people like the atmosphere. It's a loving encouragement atmosphere. We try to encourage people, encourage them. Yes,
Where do
ma'am.
you get your food from?
Food sources, great question. Primarily, we're partners with the Solano Contra Costa Food Bank. So the majority of our food during the last 5 years came from there. However, since I started doing this full time, it allowed me to apply some of my meager ability to make money towards getting more sponsors. And I was fortunate and blessed enough to pick up 99-cent Store, it's a sponsor. Safeway is a sponsor. Grocery Outlets, one of our sponsors. All right, so we do pickups Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday from Safeway. We do pickups Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from the 99-cent Store. We do pickups Monday, Wednesday, Friday from Grocery Outlet, and a wide variety of people have donated too. We've had people just stop by with a bag of groceries to hand it out. It was on their heart to do that day. So primarily the food bank, and then we have other corporations and individuals helping us. Great question. You had a question earlier, young man?
She took my question.
Where do we get the food from?
The eligibility requirement.
Eligibility requirements, yeah.
Great minds, you know.
Well, I'm gonna add to the eligibility requirements too. I like to see people with a smile and a good attitude. Attitude of gratitude,
There you go.
yeah. I
Yeah,
tell
we need to
people
spread that around.
all the time, this is not Macy's, this is not Nordstrom's. You know, we have to tell the people that sometimes and the volunteers that. We get a volunteer come in there and there'll be an apple, and there's a little bruise on the apple. Like, oh, this apple's no good, and I'll throw it in the garbage.
What?
They go, hold it. This is Macy's, don't throw the apple away.
Exactly.
Let the person make the decision themselves. Because, you know, some people are dumpster divers that come here, and I don't think they'll complain about that bruise on that apple. Which is a story one time, we used to have one of the big old dumpsters, the lock on it. And we put it out, you know, for trash day. One day I hit it twice, they cut the lock off the
Wow.
dumpster to get in it. You know, I mean, that costs me money when they do that, but one day I came and the guy, all saw his 2 legs up in there and shoes down there in that dumpster. You know what I mean? What are you doing on the dumpster? No, get out of there. Why'd you cut my lock off? You know what I mean? And I don't think they complain about the bruise on the apple. So. How we doing? Anybody else?
One of our speakers, wait, Anna, I'm sorry, one of our
That's all right.
speakers, she has a,
I don't, that's okay.
oh, all right, but she has a question.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, you said someone, Costa Costa, was it for food service?
Food Bank of Solano and Contra Costa County. The Food Bank, they have one location here in Fairfield. They have another one in Concord. We partner with the Food Bank, and they bring out the big giant truck. And we get the food in pallets, and we order food that's donated at a discounted price from them. So in an account there, I've spent probably $30,000, $40,000 with them to buy food for people. They give you what's donated, they'll sell it to you at a lower price. Other stuff they give you for free, produce. Like they have big bins of produce, and you take as much as you like, unlimited. And so we have the capacity, we'll go pick it up in a van, big giant van, and we have 2 or 3 pickup trucks on our Thursday morning pickup. So we'll go down there, we'll get a whole bunch of bread free, and we'll get a bunch of fruit free, bunch of veggies free, and other items we'll buy at a discount, like meats or rice, pastas, staple items like that. So they're our primary source. Because you never know what you're gonna get donated, but you can always determine what you're gonna buy. If you wanna help out, just write that check, girl. We can give out steaks and everything. Great question. Yes, ma'am.
So, I'm also guest speaker today, but, and I'm gonna be speaking about Child Haven, but I don't know if you're familiar with Child Haven, but we just opened a branch in Vallejo in downtown on Georgia Street. I'm wondering, so how far, because I wanna make sure I can get a card before you go, because we're building resource, because we're mental health services, counseling services for children and families. And we try to set up resources, you know, that we can give families when they're coming in and being.
Awesome.
It's gonna be bigger.
Did that lady not get a bag?
Can I get, or I can get a card and
very
you'll
good.
have
Fine.
it.
Thanks, Caitlin, you got her? Sure, yeah, we partner with some other mental health agencies like Kaminar. You've heard of them, yeah,
Yes.
we've partnered with them before. It's real rewarding to see some people, get their mental health situations
Well,
straightened
thank
out.
you so much. Yeah. So I really, like I said, wanna make sure I get, if I could get a business card too, give me more.
Thought you had one in your hand there.
Oh, I've got
Orange.
hers, I don't want to take. Oh.
Don't worry.
Yeah, mine.
I
You
give
know,
you
but
one.
but I'll, yeah, I just wanna make sure that I can take it back to the agency and.
For sure, awesome. Yeah, you come by, I'll give you the nickel 95 tour.
Thank you so
See
much.
what we do in person. All right, I don't want to take up too much of your next speaker's time. Are we good?
Get all my questions answered?
One question.
One
Sure.
question.
Who do you play basketball for?
Oh,
University of Pacific, and then I got waived by the Milwaukee Bucks, San Antonio Spurs, my hometown Indiana Pacers. Didn't make the team, I wasn't good enough. And the last team I played for is Sacramento Kings. Played summer league for the Kings in 1985. Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, that was my first job, you know, a real job until you got hurt. If you got hurt, then they couldn't pay you enough, but you know, but that money was a lot of money for something you played as a